All right, everybody, good afternoon. We've got some breaking Seahawks news, and I can't really say it's good news. I don't think there's any way to spin this one. The Seahawks are effectively, not technically the case, but in effect, releasing a player. They are releasing safety Ryan Neal. Per Field Gates of Twitter, the Seahawks have withdrawn the restricted free agent tender from safety Ryan Neal, making him a free agent and eligible to sign with any team. So basically, we have now saved about $2.63 million by withdrawing the restricted free agent tender. So freed up a little bit of cap space, but now Ryan Neal, I mean, it's hard to imagine him not being somewhere else in 2023, right? Like, I seriously doubt you're going to be able to sign him to a deal that's less than the 2.63 million you had him on. So Ryan Neal and the Seattle Seahawks seem to be parting ways. And given how good Ryan Neal played last year, Ryan Neal played at a very high level last year during the time that he was out there to replace Jamal Adams, to replace Josh Jones. Um, I can only assume that this move is being made to save money, and this is where being a fan of this team right now is really obnoxious. This is the kind of stuff that makes you wonder, well, how dedicated are they really to producing the best possible product here? If the theory is correct and we're doing this to save money, first of all, it's not even that much money. We're going to have to do a lot more. And I have another video coming later today talking about some of the money considerations surrounding Bobby Wagner. But look, Ryan Neal is one of the best backup safeties in the league right now on a team that really kind of needs their backup safeties because we don't know what we're getting out of one of our starters. And we need to maintain flexibility for Julian Love to be able to play slot corner. And this kind of just messes the whole thing up. This kind of messes up all that flexibility we were thinking we were going to have. And again, as near as I can tell, it's to save 2.6 million bucks. So you're going to have to do more stuff to get underneath the cap for sure. Like, this is not going to make or break you getting in the black. It's not even really going to, it's not even enough money to pay your practice squad. It's not enough money so you have a little bit of wiggle room going into the regular season. It's just a small piece of it. And in exchange, you've given up a player who played extremely well for you last year, played really good at safety, and proven that he's also a quality dime cornerback. So this team is basically saying we'd rather have the 2.63 million than have Ryan Neal on the team, even after he just had a career year. PFF literally had him on their all-pro team. And I don't take PFF as gospel, but I do believe Ryan Neal played very well. So this team is choosing to do things like this rather than just restructure a contract. And I'm going to talk about restructuring contracts in a video I'm posting later tonight. They're doing this opposed to, and they'll probably do this anyway, extending a player like Uchenna Nwosu. They're doing this rather than using void years. They're doing this rather than backloading contracts. And I'm sorry, that being the case, it's hard to really say, hey, this team is really devoted to trying to win a Super Bowl right now when they're willingly, knowingly, and openly making the team in 2023 worse. And this does make the team in 2023 worse so they can save a little bit of money. All because they don't want to, as John Schneider said the other day, bite into the future. They don't want to take any money away from a future Seahawks team. By the way, when I say future Seahawks team, I actually kind of mean when you might already be gone, Pete and John. So I don't even know why you care that much. Throw a void year into DK Metcalf's contract. What does it matter? What do you care? We're probably going to have a new coach and a new GM by the time that even comes into play. 2027, it might. 2027 void year on DK Metcalf's contract. 2026. Guess what? You're probably not going to be here when that happens. I don't even know why they care. But anyway, yeah, it's just, if this move was made just to save money, and that's the only way I can see it right now because of how good Ryan Neal played last year and how reasonable this tag is. Like, really, we were very lucky, I think, to still have him on this tender. The fact that another team hadn't come in and bid on him is very surprising to me. So the fact that we're deciding no, we'd rather have that 2.63 million tells me that yeah, this is one of the moves we're making to get under the cap. We're going to have to make others, but we would rather do this, make the team in 2023 worse than just push a little bit of that money into the future. And when stuff like this happens, it's a little bit harder to take the claims that they're all in trying to do everything they can to field the best possible team now. So, yeah, not too happy about this one. I don't think anybody's going to be. Ryan Neal is awesome. Ryan Neal did great work for us last year, and he's worth way more than 2.63 million bucks. So, yeah, not great, not good. And I think it's a reflection of this team just not being willing and not being able to do the things that they have to do to field the best possible team. The best possible team to a point. They're not willing to do what these other teams do. All right. More videos coming later today. See you guys later. Go Hawks. And yeah, these are the things that we do that just make me wonder, well, how all in are we really? You know, I mean, and don't get me wrong. I think that if it comes from anybody, it comes from Jody Allen because she's planning on selling the team in the near future. That's my suspicion anyway, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter what the reason why. The only thing that matters is it's happening. And yeah, not happy. All right. See you guys later. Go Hawks.